Hey guys, it's Jake here. So this video is just going to be an update video on how I'm not dead, I'm alive. I just haven't been posting many videos or anything really at all. I've mostly been off the radar. I haven't done anything really. I've just been on the model groups and looked at a couple things. I haven't really posted on my page. I haven't done anything. But yeah, there's reasons for that. Before winter, I started to get out of the hobby. I sold a couple of my models. And then I think it was mostly because I was busy with school and hockey was starting, so I didn't have time for it a lot, so I just got out of it. So I didn't like come down here a lot and work on things. So I just stopped, and then over Christmas, like right before, after Halloween, somewhere around that area, I decided, I was gonna try to do one last stop motion before winter set in. But winter came very early this year, and the ground froze before I could get out, get some good dirt. So the dirt I had was pretty much gone to sand, so no moisture left in it. So it was pretty bad, so I couldn't use it. So I said, all right, I'll just, I thought about it for a couple days, and I decided, all right, I'll just start making my snow removal dial, because I always do one during the winter. I always try to do one. So I started. I made it all, but then a while back, when I was starting to get out of the hobby, I had sold my loader to my buddy John. I'll put his link in the description to his channel. He's got a really good channel. He does a lot of construction videos, and he's a nice guy. Check him out, subscribe to him and everything. So I sold him my loader. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I'll just, I was gonna sell it anyways. It was an older loader, and it didn't have any detail. I wanted to get a new one. So I had the money still from John, and I started to look at one, and I got one, and I was gonna buy it and everything. But then, this is where it gets really hard to have the hobby, because in the hobby, you don't always have the money you want to buy. You don't have the money to spend on the models you want, because other things are more important, right? So that ended up happening. I ended up having to buy a new hockey stick because I broke mine. I ended up having to. My buddy Jack, who helps me out with the channel and stuff, he planned a trip down to Cabela's, so there went pretty much all my money on hunting gear and fishing stuff. So I didn't have any money, so I didn't really do anything about it. I just figured, alright, I'll wait. But I just stopped posting and everything, and I thought about it for a while. I didn't really work much anymore. I just had an empty parking lot. Then one night I took the plow truck and I just started doing a little bit, but I still didn't have my loader, so I couldn't finish what I'd started. That's why that video got posted a couple weeks ago of the snowplow removal or whatever. I forget what I called it, but it was a stop motion I did way back, like 4 or 5 days before Christmas, with a buddy of mine, and I started it and everything, and then the plan was to bring in the loader after it all got plowed. After the road got plowed, but the road never got, or the loader never, I never bought a loader, so I couldn't. So that's fine. Afterwards, I thought about it a lot more. I thought about more things I could do, stop motions, and how I want to start getting into looking at more higher detailed models and doing different things instead of just one stop motion with the diorama, and then cleaning the dial box and making a new one. Why not make a shop? Have a normal road, and everything. So that's what I did, and this is what happened over my break of being off. This is just the dial box right now. No dirt or anything in it yet, because the snow is just starting to melt. So I should have dirt in it soon, but this is the extension that I put on. I've made a workshop, so I'm just gonna, show you it from different views. Gate. You have the gate. I got the garage all made. Made the garage myself, trimmed it all up. I still got a little more work. I haven't put a garage door in here. I built a gas pump for the trucks. I put a thumb on my 470. Not the best, but I mean it was my first thumb, so it's not that bad. 850, all my other gears. Went back, I built a holder for the sander that I built. If you watch my latest video, you'll see the sander in the back of the Oshkosh. So that holds the sander. Then I built the access yard, or the storage yard part. So this is going to hold all the cones, and the cones, the blockers, the barricades, all, and then over here it's going to be all like the attachments and stuff. Also, what else? Oh, this grass has been starting to put in here. I started doing the grass. And then I just have this little bit left to do up the side of the road. And then in here is going to be all grass and stuff. But the plan is for every stop motion I do, I haven't decided what the first one's going to be yet, but for every stop motion I do, this is going to be this area here you're looking at. This is all going to be dirt. The rest, everything else I just showed you, that is not dirt. That is all wood, and there's nothing else. There's no dirt in that. All of this will be dirt. This will be the area where all the stuff will be going on. When the dirt starts to lose its moisture and I have to switch, I will clean out this area and then build a new, see this one here, here's a subdivision right now. So I put it, I'll take everything out, put the dirt in, and rearrange it again. And it'll say a subdivision. I'll work on it, I hope to get at least 2 stop motions, like 2 different series of stop motions out of one section of dirt. And then I will take it all out, and then I will rebuild a different set of roads. Rather, like, it might be just a road that comes in and goes down, or something like that, but that's what I will do. And I'll switch them out every time. Something different will be happening each time. Sometimes we might be tearing up this whole road and re-putting in the sewer line. Sometimes we might be in a septic tank. Like, now it's all going to be on road work, yard cleanup, all the littler stuff. I'm not doing anything more with, like, the articulated dump trucks. I'm not getting into the bigger machines anymore. I like them, don't get me wrong. I probably still will collect them. I just don't. I see a lot more road work and stuff like that, so I like that more, and I like to watch it more. I find it more interesting than the big trucks and stuff like that. Even, don't get me wrong, the big trucks are cool, you know, the big tires and everything. But for now, that's what I'm doing. So I plan on getting more models. Don't get me wrong. These are not. I'm not a huge deer fan. I do like cat and everything. You can probably, you can just by the look at this, it makes it look like I'm all deer. But these are the only models I have. Are these, the Oshkosh, the car, the truck, and the articulated dump truck you see, like down here, that I'm gonna use for stop motions. I also have my D8 upstairs, but I don't see me using that a lot because it's gonna be mostly road work, as I said. The only time I'll ever probably use it for road work will be, or the D8 will be for if I'm clearing a land to build something. That will happen a lot too. So we might have like no house there, and then we'll have like just a bunch of trees and rocks, and we'll have to come in and plow it all out, clean it, and then dig the foundation. But so far, see, this is what I've done. I've stacked the road up. The road is just a 1x6 piece of wood, but then I put 2 2x4s on the bottom of it to jack it up. So that's the digging depth I have. So that's pretty much, that's how deep I can go. I only had it as 1 2x4 at first, so it didn't look good. Everything looked the same. It was just when I dug down, like, I was thinking about it, because if I want to do a foundation or anything, I can't dig down that deep, or if I want to put in pipes or something. So I had to take everything out, all this, all of that, all of this, and I had to go in, put all these back, and then I had to take out the road and then put in 2 more blocks on top of each thing. All of these had to come out, and then 2x4s had to go in underneath to hold that up. Other than that, I don't think you guys can really notice, but my dial box is now in the corner of my room, of my workshop. It used to be over here, along this corner, and all my tools and all my workbench used to be right here, where the road is. I moved everything when the dial box was empty, and I moved my workbench. It's a mess. Excuse the mess. All over here. I put the workbench over here, and I moved all my tools over here. So that's what I got now. I might, no promises, I'm extending on for another surprise, possibly, if I can get the wood, or if I have enough wood to do it. My mom's boyfriend's coming home from out west here soon, so I'll have his truck. So I'll probably get the wood to extend on, but it's not going to be much longer, probably just another foot. But that's going to be for a pit. I'm going to make a pit so that I can have, when we're, if we need crushed rock or something, I can be here working, and you can see the dump truck leave, head up onto the road, come down, and then he'll disappear. But then the camera will move back to the shop, and he'll come into the shop, and he can go right back to the pit and get loaded and come out and drive back. So my stop motions now, instead of running them from 2 minutes to 5 minutes, now they're gonna probably run from anywhere from 8 to 10. They're gonna be a lot longer and a lot better. I'm gonna put a lot more effort into them. I think I'm back now, and I'm gonna stay, and I like it, and I can see me doing this now a lot better. I'm gonna really work on the artwork and try it harder, and move it slower, and make sure every detail gets done, so that nothing gets left out. That's the only thing I can say down to any of you rookies that are watching this is, take your time. Don't try to do it all in one sitting like I used to do before. I'd come down and I'd try to finish one stop motion one night. From now on, it's going to be, I'll come, if there's a commercial on TV or something, I'm watching a movie or something, there's a commercial, I'll run over, do something, and then run back. I'm going to start, doing it really small sections, so that I don't get tired and I don't get lazy and want to get it done over with, because I want them to start looking better. My subscriptions are starting to go up. I think I've hit somewhere around 55 likes on Facebook, and I don't remember how many subscribers I have, 45 or something. We're up there. I mean, that's not a lot, considering to what a lot of people have, but to me that's a lot, because I've been, it feels good, and I want to keep going. I want to get higher. I want to be right up there with Sal and Bobcat 430, and I want to be up there, and I want to have all the subscribers that I can get. And yeah, I'm pumped to get going, and I'm happy to be back. Thanks for watching.